Within seconds of hatching, a baby sea turtle claws its way up through the sand, alone. No mom waiting, no dad standing guard. It has to find the ocean by itself, in the dark, with birds and crabs already circling. And that's it. That's the only parenting it ever gets. It's bleak, but completely abandoning your kid can actually be a winning strategy. Hi, and welcome to Queercology. Most animals walk a tightrope between protecting their offspring and conserving their own energy. Sea turtles just don't bother. A single female can lay over 100 eggs in one nesting season and never see a single hatchling. Out of all of them, maybe 1 in 1,000 will actually survive to adulthood. That sounds like a catastrophic failure rate, but the math still works out. If even that tiny fraction makes it, she's already won more genetically than a mammal mom who pours everything into just 1 or 2 kids and protects them fiercely. Quantity replaces protection. It's the parenting equivalent of buying 1,000 lottery tickets instead of carefully guarding 1. But total abandonment isn't the only version of this strategy. Rabbits do something stranger. They actually nurse their babies, but only for a few minutes, once a day. And then they leave for the other 23 hours. That sounds neglectful, but it's actually the opposite. A mother rabbit's scent and movement near the nest is exactly what draws predators to it, so she visits just long enough to feed her litter, then disappears, leaving almost no trace for a fox or hawk to follow. The babies end up safer alone than they would be with her sitting right beside them. And sometimes, abandonment gets even more deliberate. Ospreys regularly hatch 2 or 3 chicks, but if food runs short, the parents simply stop feeding the smallest one. They're not making a mistake, they're cutting their losses. One starving chick becomes the price of keeping the other 2 alive and strong enough to eventually leave the nest. So, abandonment isn't really one thing. Sometimes it means never showing up at all. Sometimes it means showing up just enough to disappear safely. And sometimes it means quietly choosing who gets fed. In every case, the parent isn't failing, it's running the numbers. Which makes you wonder, when your own parents nagged you to call home more often, were they just bad at the math? If you made it this far without judging a single sea turtle, good. That's the right takeaway. If this kind of strange but logical animal stuff is your thing, hit subscribe. We break down one of these every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.